These attacking tricks will change the way you play FC24. Yes guys, in this video I'm going to show you the best 7 attacking tricks right now. Triggering runs is the first attacking trick of the day guys. Yes, you really need to trigger runs and create motion in your build up. What do I mean by triggering runs? It is simply clicking the L1 button and sending a player on a run, right? Now when I say that, most people think, okay, triggering run means that we are going to trigger a run and then we are going to pass the ball directly to that player. That isn't the purpose. When we trigger runs, we do it for two reasons guys. One, of course, we want to create space, and the second, we want to create confusion in the mind of the opponent. What do I mean by that? Look, in this situation, the opponent presses up, he gives us space, right? So what do? We simply trigger a run, but we don't use it just yet. Then we make it so that he tries to track it, and all of his focus is on that run. He thinks we are going to make that through pass, but we are not going to do so. Instead, we turn back and now we focus on getting the pass to that guy. It is all about creating motion and disrupting your opponent's defense, because when you are triggering runs manually, you are creating motion in your attack and you are also offsetting the opponent. It will create more opportunities for you. So if you don't know how to trigger runs, then you really need to look into it guys. Pressing the button isn't enough. Knowing when to press the button is the key. So like I said, whenever you have the space and you want to disrupt the opponent, this is what you are going to do. See, in this situation, even though the opponent is tracking Dybala, we are still going to give that through pass, right? Because through passes are overpowered, and that brings me to trick number 2, that is through passes are OP in FC24. As you can see in these clips, right? Normal ground through passes, just the triangle button. If you time it correctly, you will have a lot of success with this pass, and you really need to master through passes, otherwise you will not go far in this game. So if we talk about the timing of the through pass guys, ideally you want to make this pass when your player is on the last man. Once he is on the last man, you will press that triangle button. Just be mindful of his positioning. Sometimes when he is marking, it's a 50-50, right? But more often than not, if you time it correctly and he is not marking it, you will be able to find a lot of success. But like I said, even if he is marking it and the timing is spot on, then you will be able to exploit a lot of space using the through pass, right? Through passes are absolutely vital. But what do you do when you are through on goal and there is a defender next to you? You use the step over speed boost. That is attacking trick number 3 that we are going to discuss today, right? Step overs in combination with through passes are absolutely deadly on FC24. So if you want to master attacking, you really want to master step over speed boost, right? So whenever you have a lot of space and you're through on goal, you need to use a speed boost, right? Step over speed boost is my favorite, especially with the rapid players. And once you master it, you will take your game to the next level guys. See, with Liao, whenever we do the step over speed boost, we are simply through on goal and we have ample of space. It is very fun to use and it is absolutely deadly. So how do you perform a step over guys? All you have to do is go from 3 to 12 in an anti-clockwise direction while exiting with the R2 button. It is as simple as that. Just look at the controller. And like I always say, whenever your player's direction changes, so does the direction of your right stick input. So if he is facing up, he will go from 12 to 3 in a clockwise direction, right? But remember guys, your left stick will always be straight. You want to do a step over straight if you want the speed boost. Have you seen how the goalkeeper goes on ground whenever we are one-on-one? Just look at this. So what mechanic are we using? We are using the shot cancel. It is back, it is broken, and it is the most consistent way of scoring one-on-ones against the goalkeeper. So you go one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Whenever you are one-on-one with the goalkeeper, you will perform a shot cancel. Like the name suggests guys, all you have to do is perform a shot and then cancel it with L2 and R2. So if we are sprinting, we will let go of the sprint, hold control sprint, keeper is close, we go with the shot cancel button. Especially with the addition of control sprint, where we can slow down and still accelerate and get away from defenders, we are through on goal a lot. That is why you must master shot cancels. Attacking trick number 5 guys, it is wing play. Wing play is absolutely broken on FC24, and I have not seen many players abusing the wings, especially with control sprint being so OP. Wing play and recycling is back. Just see how overpowered recycling and wing play is. So whenever you're down the wing, you slow down, you look for the recycle options in combination with the R1X driven pass, step over speed boost. you will be able to score a lot of goals like this one, because see, wing play is absolutely broken. Going down the wings and using the R1X button just to make a driven pass inside, it was OP in FIFA 23 and it is OP in FC 24. Just look at this, guys. It is absolutely game changing, recycling the play. See, whenever you are down the wings, you will exploit that, right? That is why you need a player with quick step. Wingers who have quick step are absolutely broken on FC24, right? That is why I like Diaby. He goes down the wing very fast. Then what do? We do a ball roll inside, driven pass inside, and then we score this easy goal. It is called recycling. This brings us to our sixth attacking trick, that is control sprint, the most broken feature on FC24, guys. If your player has technical playstyle, it is going to be absolutely insane and the opponents will struggle to defend, right? With control sprint, guys, like I showed you in my tutorial, it is all about combining it with sprint and left stick dribbling. So you have to caress the left stick using the caressing technique, right? And what is the caressing technique? Where you simply move the left stick very gently. So for example, if you're control sprinting, you will let go of the control sprint, do a left stick dribble, and then do a control sprint again, because it allows for a change of pace, and that is what you want. Also, if you are accelerating at a rapid pace, you can slow down with the control sprint and then transition into left stick dribbling. You have to use all these mechanics. If you were to just spam the R1 button, you will only go so far. Instead, if you combine all these mechanics, left stick dribbling and R1 dribbling especially, then guys, you will go to the next level very easily. Look, in this example, guys, we go down the wing, we are using control sprint, we slow down, then we go back into control sprint, we slow down, control sprint, okay, slow down. This is what we are going to do. Slow down into control sprint into a goal. Easy. This brings me to our final attacking trick, trick number 7, that is Trivela Shots. Trivela Shots are back this year, especially if your player has a Trivela trait, guys. You need to perform a ball roll before performing a Trivela shot. In this instance, you can see we have Lionel Messi. He has the Trivela trait. You want to perform the Trivela from an angle, guys, and you want to green time it. Otherwise, it will not go in very consistently, right? It is an angle ball roll into green time, and it's an easy goal. This is where you can practice in the practice arena. This is the best area from where you can score Trivela shots, but you have to get the timing right. If you don't get the timing right, you will not be very successful. But it is a great way of scoring goals, especially in tight games. I have scored a lot of goals with Trivelas, and they are very overpowered when you get that sweet timing. Guys, how can I not mention the king of long shots? Of course, I am talking about the ball roll finish shot, guys. It is absolutely deadly. It is absolutely broken, especially if you have someone like Griezmann who has the finish shot trait, right? So whenever we are cutting inside, we quickly do a ball roll and then follow it up by a finish shot. It is game changing. Now, after learning these attacking tricks, I believe it is time for you to learn dribbling. So click here.